My block, my city, my hood. I'm doing everything I can, everything I should. Lifting up the people like I promised I would. Cause this is my block, my city, my hood. The real J. Cole got your back in the hood. I walk the streets where the stories breathe, where every crack sidewalk's got something to teach. Kids on the corner wave when I roll through, cause they know I'm out here trying to guide them to the truth. This ain't just pavement, it's the place that raised me. Every brick, every beat, every dream that saved me. So I give back love like that.
What is up, y'all? It's Jahmal Cole of My Block, My Hood, My City. Pull up a chair, we got a seat for you. Today we have a very special guest. We are in the Hegewisch community, am I saying that right? Hegewisch, I'm getting it right. People have been calling it Hegewisch. I don't even know how to spell it, but I know it is a lot of lakes out here and there's a lot of trains. But we have a special guest today in Hegewisch. This is Alderman Chico. This dude, I thought he was in the mob when I first saw him. Like, Elijah's the way he looked because he's so big and he's so connected. But as long as I got that out, welcome to Kitchen Table Discussions. How you doing today, man?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us, man. Thank you for having us. So you actually grew up in this area?
I did. I grew up a few blocks away on 128th and Manistee.
Oh yeah, you did? Did you play football like a linebacker or something, man? Like
Played football for the Hegewisch Bulldogs, played baseball, basketball.
Oh yeah?
All sports, yeah.
Awesome, man. You became an alderman in this area. I think I read that your grandfather or maybe your father was a big part of the union in the city. Yeah, please have some water, bro. If you want some water.
So I'm the alderman in the 10th ward, and part of the reason why I'm here is my grandfather. He was the first Hispanic union leader on the far southeast side at a time where the steel mills were a big part of our community.
Wow.
We had multiple mills going. Everybody worked at a mill or was somehow associated with the steel mill.
Gotcha.
And my grandfather was the president of Local 65 at U.S. Steel Southworks, which was the biggest mill, and at one time employed 20,000 people here on the far southeast side.
Wow, 20,000?
Yeah.
When did they start closing?
So it closed in April of '92, and at that point, it was a microcosm of what it was, probably 700-800 employees by that point. He was elected in 1979, and as you could imagine, like I said, that's how everybody ate, put a roof over their head.
Okay.
So with him being the leader, the union president, he was held in high regard in the community.
Man, that's what's up. How have you seen the community shift over the years? Is it because right now it feels like it's predominantly Hispanic neighborhood, except in the gym. And when I've been Planet Fitness, that's how I felt. In the community, I think the Airbnb host, I think she said it was Lithuanian. I don't know. She says a lot mixture. What's the demographics here?
So the 10th ward is the largest geographical ward in the city of Chicago.
Wow.
I go from 83rd Lakeshore Drive to 138th and Lighton, past all Yale Gardens where we first met.
Yeah.
So given that context, 10th ward's humongous.
Got you.
The South Chicago community is the oldest Mexican-American community within the city. It's not Little Village.
Wow,
as often it's
okay.
confused with. It's South Chicago that's home to Our Lady of Guadalupe, the oldest Mexican-American parish in the city.
Wow.
So I like to put that out there.
Yeah.
Set the record straight.
I got you. Man, what do you got to take a helicopter to City Hall every day, bro?
It's quite far. And
they got to give you some kind of lenience of being late or something.
And I have one of the better attendance records.
Chico, one of the best. That's what's up, man. How long you been an alderman?
So I'll be going, I think 3 years, and getting into that campaign mode.
Oh, really? Okay.
Months, so yeah.
Man, hopefully we can use this to spread some more awareness. But what are some of the biggest challenges right now in the 10th ward or the Hegewisch community specifically?
Well, we're so far away from downtown and really the central part of the city. At times, the ward and the Hegewisch community feels forgotten about. We border Indiana, which, be honest, it doesn't do us any favors in terms of attracting investment or development, because oftentimes people go set up in Indiana, and guess who is going over there patronizing their establishment? We are.
Wow.
So
got you. Everybody said they go there for gas. So the gas is cheap. So.
We have one gas station in the entire ward.
Got you.
None in Hegewisch.
Got you.
You just go over there and get cheaper gas. And while you're there getting cheaper gas, you're going to go grocery shopping. You're going to spend your discretionary dollars there.
Yeah.
You're going to just stay there and spend more money.
Got you.
So that's what makes it difficult
Okay.
living here is bordering suburbs. I border Dalton, Riverdale, Burnham, and Indiana.
Wow. Because it's so close to Indiana, I always hear about straw purchases with gun violence. Is that a big issue? Does that come up a lot?
Yeah, I mean, we're always concerned about that.
Okay.
I mean, and it's the more difficult thing is, it's two separate states, so the law enforcement doesn't always necessarily interact as much as we would like to.
Got you.
As opposed to
Got you.
being in the Illinois suburb,
Yeah.
where it's a little easier.
Got you.
Bordering a whole other state makes it very difficult.
Man, I went over there to get gas. I was like, what is all the hoopla about? Everybody's like, I'm going to go in there to get gas. There's people driving from Bronzeville to go get gas. I'm like, yeah, that's wild. But anyway, when I was there, I passed through a trailer park and I was on the border right here. And I was like, man, as a kid, I always heard, stories about trailer parks, but these trailer parks was nice, man, on the border.
So it's also the only trailer park in the city that we have here in Hegewisch.
Okay.
So yeah, that's another dynamic to this neighborhood that's unique.
All right. I've got a few questions for you. Let me see.
And the only sawmill, we have the only sawmill.
What is it? What's a sawmill?
Where they cut wood, sell wood.
Yeah, I saw that. It's right.
That's on Brainerd.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even stop there. When I was here, I went to Wolf Lake a couple times. I almost wanted to go ice fishing. There was so much going on, but I went out there at night and I started walking around and I was like, this is called Wolf Lake. I was like, let me get away from that. I don't want to be the only person that's ever been ate by a wolf in Chicago. But I noticed there's a lot of trains here too. Like, there's a train every couple of minutes.
You just get used to them.
Yes.
You get used to them.
You do.
I'll tell you a quick story. So I have no alley. My alley is train tracks.
Gotcha.
And the first day I moved in there, I had a broom up against the wall, and I'm laying in bed and I hear the broom fall, and I'm panicking, nervous. I walked down there, and I realized it was just a vibration of the train, but get used to it, and I don't even think about it anymore.
Yeah, I always use the analogy when I'm talking about just the gun violence in Chicago. It's like living next to the red line. Like when you first move in, it startles you a little bit. Like you want a broom fell. After a couple months, when you hear it, it's not gonna stop you from eating. After 6 months, you don't even notice it's there. I don't want people to get desensitized to calling the authorities or desensitized to organizing a block. Like, don't just let something happen and be like, oh, well, it's just like the train passing by. So, but anyway, this is a real life example of that in Hegewisch. Let me see what else I did when I was out here. People were nice, man. Like, honestly, walking on the street next to Baltimore Foods, I think I met a person that worked in Doreen's. People say what's up to you and look you in the eye and talk to you. It's how is it in the summertime out here, man? Is it like, is it streets packed? Is it?
Yeah, a couple of years ago we brought back a community staple, which was Hegewisch Fest.
Oh, okay.
I think we're going on our 4th year now after probably about a decade
Wow.
off.
Okay.
And it's grown.
That's dope.
To a real good spot right now. And people enjoy it. People just enjoy doing something in their community with their neighbors, not having to drive far away to the north side or what have you, but can walk to a community event, enjoy music, enjoy each other's company. And that's what we're trying to bring back here is more community events where we can enjoy each other.
If I'm not mistaken, y'all got the metro out here that goes all the way downtown. Is that what I saw on that strip over there?
Yep.
Cool. That's people frequent that a lot. Basically, get to work.
Yep.
Okay.
From all over, from the suburbs, from Indiana, they're coming to utilize that.
Got you. That's what's up, Chico. All right. Is there what kind of investments do you think Hegewisch needs most right now? Is it small business support? Is it youth programming, transportation, housing? Is it something like that?
There's a little bit of everything, but I think I would start off with the economic side and small businesses, investing in our small businesses.
Okay.
Like I said, bordering Indiana and the suburbs do us no favor, so attracting businesses will always be difficult, but we need to invest in the ones we have here to make sure they stay here, are employing people, are doing right by the community.
Well, that's what's up. That's what's up, Chico. Yeah, everybody know you, man. Everybody that walk around, they call you Chico. Even in I guess the projects, the All-Gale Garden, everybody know who you are there.
Yeah.
It's interesting because a lot of people never. I know that's not Hegewisch, but a lot of people don't even know that there's housing projects still exist in Chicago.
Yeah, and the largest one.
Yeah.
The largest one.
Wow, bro. How long have you been involved there? What's been
in the last remapping in the city council, All-Gale Gardens has historically been in the 9th ward.
Okay.
With the latest remapping, it became the 10th ward for the first time.
Wow.
And when I won, I spent a lot of time over there, and they'll tell you that.
Gotcha.
But when I really made a concerted effort to familiarize themselves with me,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
That's cool.
And to your point, there's nothing better than having a student come up to you and know who you are, or say, "Hey, you were at my school, or you're at my event."
Yeah.
Greatest feeling in the world.
That's
and,
dope.
and in fact, I was there last night at a school, and
You are always over there, bro.
yeah, I'm there. And but I also realize people want to see you. They don't want to see a staffer. They don't want to see a surrogate, or they don't want to see somebody you sent. They want to see the alderman in their community present.
Love that.
And it's not lost on me.
That's dope, bro. Yeah, that's a jewel you just dropped. Show up, man. Show up, man. We always talk about that's the best thing you do is show up. Let me see. One of the categories is about safety and quality of life. Are there any safety concerns you hear from residents in Hegewisch? And if so, what solutions do you believe actually work in a community like Hegewisch?
You know, like anywhere, right now the city's having an influx of break-ins in cars and car thefts.
Got you.
For a variety of reasons. Technology's improved. They don't necessarily have to go in the car anymore to program anything.
Yeah.
It just makes it very difficult to defend.
Got you.
But working with, you know, the 4th District, who polices here in Hegewisch.
Okay.
I have a relationship with them.
Yeah.
My time at CPD.
Yeah.
So building my relationship and building the trust within the community. I go to all the CAPS meetings.
Got you.
We have public safety town halls where I'm present at. And just, you know, I've helped block club seminars.
That's dope.
To get more block clubs organized and involved. Okay. Because a simple phone tree could do a lot.
Absolutely.
And I really believe that. So
yeah, Facebook's
having
phone tree.
and block parties.
Absolutely.
Just getting to know your neighbors is so critical and important.
Yeah.
Because when you're looking out the window and you see something, hey, give a call to your neighbor. Something isn't right here.
Got you.
Why don't you take a look?
Yeah.
I think it's important.
It is, man. It's simple. It's not. It's something simple you can do. I agree. I'm a big, you know, coming from Chatham, I have a lot of experience with block clubs. Like 15 people on that side of the street, 16 people on that side of the street. Get to know them 31 people, or them 31 households. Have a meeting in your backyard. If you need a new speed bump, a stop sign, if there's a drug house in your block, like we are all talking amongst each other and utilizing Facebook to talk to each other. So that's cool, man. I think the more connected people are, the safer they are. That's just how I feel. But okay. Environment and infrastructure. I can't wait to ask this question. I don't know what it's gonna say, but when I'm out here, man, I feel like I'm in nature. I feel like it's the air feels different out here. Again, it's the marshes. There's so many wolf lakes. There's so much going on. But Hegewisch is unique with its industry, natural areas, and borders. How do you balance the environmental concerns, industry, and residents, health and well-being? How do you balance environmental concerns, industry, and residents, health and well-being?
I think you hit it right on the head. It's about a balance and understanding the concerns from both sides, providing opportunities for people to work, but not doing it at the risk, at health risks either. As you might know, environmental justice was born in Allgale Gardens.
Really?
Through Hazel Johnson and her being like the mother of environmental justice.
Oh, I read about her at Big Marsh Park. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's her daughter Cheryl still lives there.
For real? Okay.
So it was born technically in the 10th ward.
Wow.
And look, I know folks have concerns about us being next to industry and all those years of the steel mills.
Yeah.
And what they could have done to the soil, and to the air.
Yeah.
Just being aware of that, working with environmental groups,
Got you.
IEPA, the city.
Got you.
Ensuring that balance between providing opportunities for our folks to work and balancing the health risks involved.
Got you, man. Got you. I don't want to see one of them three-eyed Simpson fish in the water when I was out there. I was like, I'm looking out, but we got to laugh at her right there. Ain't nobody laughing at my joke. That's funny. Look, I laugh at all my jokes. Nobody laugh. One time I was doing a show, man. I was on stage as a comedian, and when I forgot my jokes, I was looking at my phone, and that's when everybody started laughing. So I was like, "Oh, this is funny to them." So I just kept on going to it. But they sat me down afterwards. They was like, "Listen, bro, you're a great organizer. You got a great nonprofit. Don't ever try this issue again. Don't ever try no comment." But anyways, man, let me see. Okay, so representation and voice. What do you wish more people in the rest of Chicago understood about Hegewisch and the people who live here?
You know, growing up here, I had the time of my life here. You know, growing up, building those relationships.
Yeah.
I have a brother and a sister. We all were in the sports,
Wow.
all in different activities at the park. You know, it's a great Chicago neighborhood, and it still is. And I truly believe that. And that's part of the reason why I ran for alderman.
That's awesome.
And the relationships I built, my childhood friendships, I still have to this day.
That's what's up,
And
Chico.
you know, when I walk around and I go in the restaurants or stores,
Yeah.
I still see parents or people I grew up with.
That's dope.
It's a good feeling to see
Yeah.
them, and
That's
it
awesome.
gives you a bit of reassurance. And,
Yeah.
and that's something I wouldn't trade for the world. Growing up here, living here, representing here now,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
really fighting for the folks of Hegewisch.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. I can feel that too. I really like this interview. I really like the vibes you're giving off. It's authentic, you know. And I always love when people are they live amongst the people. They can when you have a kitchen table discussions, you can basically like everybody says there's I don't know, you can just hear their stories and cross-pollinate solutions from people with the lived experience.
Yeah.
Like right now I'm living in Chinatown. Last month was Hegewisch. The month before was Brighton Park. And they say Chicago is so different, but when I'm sitting at the table with people, I feel like we all trying to take care of our families, all trying to raise our kids, all trying to take care of our small businesses. So you know, everybody got their own way to be proud of their community in Chicago. So the next topic is our next category is your role as a listener and bridge builder. As someone who has been living here for 30 days, obviously living with the residents, where do you think a community member like me can be most helpful in supporting the work that's already happening here?
I think just for somebody like you who's been to a lot of different areas and a lot of different communities, to amplify the work going on here. You know, you've seen it firsthand, the difference in communities. And while there's many similarities, there are many differences.
Yeah.
And I just think amplifying and talking about what's going on here. I think oftentimes when I get folks come down here to meet with me for different meetings as the alderman, they're like, man, I thought this was Indiana.
Yeah.
And people genuinely think that this is part of Indiana. Like, no, this is one of the 77 communities. Hegewisch, and we've been here for a long time.
That's dope, Chico.
But that awareness, even after all this time, people are still unaware that we're here, we exist, and it's a good community.
It's beautiful, man. I almost felt like it was Chatham, like when I'm coming through it, like there's beautiful bungalows. It seems to be, are there high schools in the area at all? Are they?
Yeah, well, Washington's on 100.
Okay, got you. Okay, audience, you guys got questions? We had a lot of good questions last time. You guys have any questions you want to ask? Did I stump my group? I stumped everybody? Okay, I got a couple more for Chico. I know, it's been good. It's been good so far. I'm really liking this one. What's your favorite spot to eat at? Do you have a favorite? I don't want you to put nobody on the last name. Doreen's is pretty good. I've been eating there, but I've also Baltimore Foods got the shish kebab. That was cool. I didn't really make any. I don't know how to make it, but I'm having when y'all have your Hegewisch Fest. I know they're gonna be there. So any spot you would recommend people go to?
Well, I just think enjoying all the food in Hegewisch. You brought up shish kebab. That's a neighborhood staple.
Oh yeah,
that's been around for years.
Okay, cool.
The pizza places
are
great.
Okay.
But I also think it's important to patronize our local businesses.
Absolutely.
I can't stress that enough.
Okay.
When they're gone, they're gone. And it takes a lot of work to bring something back or to fill that role. So to continue to patronize our businesses.
Cool.
And really do right by our businesses that have been servicing our community for years. It's important.
Man, shout out to Doreen's Pizza. I mean, they're so nice. I met them when I was at Baltimore Foods. I went there at least 4 or 5 times while I was out here in Hegewisch. Obviously today we got all kinds of stuff on the pizza. I put pineapple on my pizza. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I put pineapple on it. So we got chicken. The fried chicken is flame and some fries. Ain't no steak filet today, man. This is just, we're gonna get it in, neighborhood edition. What's up, you got a question? What's going on?
Me having kids, are there a lot of kids in the neighborhood?
A lot of kids in the neighborhood. You know, we utilize Man Park, neighborhood hub. We have just opened within the last 2 years a Hegewisch Community Center that we're really starting to get off the ground and really turning into a true community center. It's a place that has a lot of potential, and we're looking forward to that. We're working with other elected officials to really bring that to life and to really be a space for the community. And that's really where Hegewisch Fest is located now, right? The green area, green space right next to it. So we're really looking to build that up.
Thank you.
That's what's up. Anybody else? Yeah, no, maybe one or two more questions.
I have a question. You talked more about the access to water. This neighborhood has a really close proximity to a lot of it's the river, correct?
Yeah.
And Wolf Lake is what? Not a lake, but just like a little
Yeah.
water like offshoot of the river, or
Yes.
Does it get busy here in the warmer months? Like, can you go boating? I know there's like fishing and stuff like that.
question.
What other?
We have fishing all over, which is kind of neat because you don't get that in other parts, in other communities of the city.
Yeah.
And that's unique to here in the Ward. So that's where we do attract more people at access to fishing, access to the water.
Gotcha.
And just for our local residents to have that accessibility, we have different events at Wolf Lake where we bring out other groups to teach fishing and to teach about nature.
Gotcha.
So that's what's great about this community, having that here,
dope.
where you don't have to go far. It's just
Yeah.
right here,
Yeah.
and something for the kids to enjoy.
It's beautiful, man. When you pass the river, it's the bridges. It's beautiful.
Or just taking a ride through Wolf Lake in your car,
Yeah.
or just parking and looking at everything.
Yeah.
And
calm.
seeing nature, like, it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Big Marsh
Yes.
is
I want
a
to-
hidden gem.
I know, man. That was
The
beautiful.
location's kind of crazy,
Yeah.
and a lot of people, you can't just pass it,
Yeah.
But I always direct people over there. It's a beautiful space,
Yeah.
and it's still getting people acclimated with it and familiar with it,
Yeah.
and trying to drive people there. But it's a beautiful space.
Yeah, I'm definitely a lot of our high school students have never even been this far south. I want to take them to Big Marsh and learn more about marshes, and they have a lot of wildlife in there, a lot of environmental science. What else I was gonna say? Yeah, I went to Big Marsh. I learned about the lady you were just mentioning from Allgale. That was pretty cool. What else did I do? I just let the city pour into me, bro. Like, Hegewisch is peaceful. Like, honestly, when you can live in like Humboldt Park, you can live in, a lot of communities where there's a lot of civic energy, but Hegewisch, I was able to sit back and like develop some calm and let it happen. I needed that too. So I'm on the road for the next 77 months. Well, now it's the first community I was in was South Shore, and then I went to Pullman, and then I went to Uptown, then I went to Humboldt Park, then I went to Rogers Park, then I went to Portage Park, then I went to Chicago Lawn, then I went to North Lawndale, then I went into Brighton Park, then I came to Hegewisch, and now I'm in Chinatown this month, and next month Bridgeport and Albany Park. And so every different Airbnb every 30 days, getting to the community is my classroom, basically. The people are professors. And I always say the exams or whatever they're doing, I get to volunteer with. So.
And those are great, historic.
Yeah.
Chicago. They each have history to them.
I know, man.
And to get folks talking about them and hearing their stories and their connection to the history is wonderful, and something I really enjoy.
Chico, man, I got you a hoodie too, bro. I wanted to say thank you for coming out. We got you a hoodie. We got you a boom. You can
Thank you.
That one is Ashley. She's got you a sticker. What do you can use, whatever, a sticker and a magnet. But just want to say thank you, man. Our appreciation for being on the kitchen table discussion. Hegewisch, Alderman Chico. This dude has the civic energy, he has the people behind him, and y'all should continue to support him. I done seen this dude in the projects. I might go fishing with him, but honestly, I'm trying to get in shape like him. So my block, my hood, my city. Thank you, Mystery Street, for obviously handling the production and everything. We appreciate you guys.
And if I could end with this,
Please do you.
end with this.
Do you.
Well, number one, thank you for being here. Thank you for the work you do with everybody here. Like, it's noted, and I see it, and I appreciate it being the alderman, because I know that you can't do this job by yourself. So it takes partnership with groups like you guys to really make this work. And just talking about this community, like I said, and just reiterate, I love this community, and I love being here. And I'll be honest too. A lot of the folks I grew up with, born in Indiana, they moved over there. And it definitely bothers me, but I understand.
Gotcha.
And the folks that are here, that believe in this community, that stood here, and people my age, they decided to raise a family here. They did that because they believe in the Hegewisch community, like I do. And for everybody who hasn't been down here, who thinks it's a part of Indiana, I do implore you to come down here, take a look, come to our restaurants, come take a walk, and really enjoy a part of the city that many people haven't been to because it's so far southeast. So thank you for giving me that, and I really would like to see everybody come down here.
Chico, when is the Hegewisch Fest going to be? When is it, you know, like, when is the festival going to be?
First week of August, I believe.
We're going to support that, y'all. We're going to be back out here. Thank you, Alderman Chico, for your time. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
This is my block, my city, my hood. My block, my city, my hood. I'm doing everything I can, everything I should. Lifting up the people like I promised I would. 'Cause this is my block, my city, my hood. My block, my city, my hood. I'm doing everything I can, everything I should. Lifting up the people like I promised I would. 'Cause this is my block, my city.